All I ever knew growing up was the pursuit of my pleasure, trying to feed, the void that my insecurities and feelings of inadequacy had provided for me. Didn't get a whole lot of, affection or, the love stuff from Dad. It seemed like I got his attention, when I messed up, and I think that just resonated with me. I got into adulthood. I came here to Las Vegas after moving around many different places, got into the party scene, and had no idea that I couldn't control that. And over the course of the next several years, my addiction just really progressed. I decided that, I needed help. And I really thought that I just needed to get rid of drugs. I could be a normal drinker and be a normal guy. So I went into a treatment center to get rehabilitated from drug use, like I could get that fixed and then come out and be normal. All that time I got married, had a family. The marriage and the family, the marriage was never real close or good, but the kids kept us busy and together, and went down a path of just like all kinds of troubles in the marriage. I had had a secret addiction to pornography, that I had just used and justified. I had no idea what that did to my mind, how damaging it was, and how it was hurting my family, whether they knew it or not. My wife is, she's spending more time away from home. We're in the same house, married, apart. I'm sleeping in a different room. It's just really unhappy. One of the things that I went through this separation divorce is I have a daughter that, in her lowest moment, attempted suicide, and praise God, was not successful. And one of those evenings, I was on my knees in the dark, and I just went to God and said, I can't believe that I'm in this place. I've been clean for 24 years. I've done everything I know how to do. I've been trying my hardest, to make this family right. We're so jacked up. And I'm about to lose my career. My wife's leaving. I had nowhere else to go. I've got nothing left. And for some reason, stuff comes out of my mouth. I start saying things like, I don't love you. When I hear about your son, Jesus, doesn't move me. I told him that I couldn't live up to the standard of his word. I was confessing my spiritual death, but I believe he could change me, and I asked him to. I promised him that I would go to church, read the Bible, and I would seek out and join a men's group. In desperation, I came to Celebrate Recovery. The hardest thing I did in Celebrate Recovery was admit, to recovering from sexual addiction. Through that process, with an awesome leader, one thing led to another, and I felt my walk with God grow as I've had, man of God around me. My recovery took off. My relationship with God has taken off. I've been given freedom. I've been delivered, rescued from alcohol and drug addiction, porn addiction, promiscuity, any kind of perversion that's related to lust. It's a miracle. I never would have imagined that I'd have the heart for God that I have today. And I had nothing. He gave me everything.